Hey guys, welcome back to another review. Todd here with HobbyLink Japan, and today we're going to be taking a look at two new kind of special edition crossover Gundam kits here from Bandai, and this is a crossover between Gundam and, yes, Hello Kitty. It's the crossover that we've all been dying for, the one that everyone's been looking forward to. Maybe not, but it is quite cool, it is quite cute, and that's kind of really the point of this kit. Not only is it quite cute, both of these kits, as you can see here at the corner of both of these boxes here on that side as well, neither of them require nippers and neither of them require glue. So these are good kits to get people interested into building Gundam kits. Maybe if they are not specifically interested in Gundam, at least right away, they might be more interested in Hello Kitty than this kit will be also for them too, because you can build your cute little Hello Kitty. Now, part of the reason that we're also getting these kits right now from Bandai is they have a kind of a crossover collaboration going on. It's called Gundam versus Hello Kitty, and I believe you can find more information. At least I believe the webpage is only in Japanese, and that would be Gundam versus, what was it? Gundam versus HelloKitty.com. I could have that wrong, but Google search would bring the correct link up for you. But let's go ahead and get started at looking at these two kits here. So the first one, the big one, is going to be the RX-78-2 Gundam. That's the SDEX kit. And it also comes with this cute little Hello Kitty, as well as we're going to take a look at the Hello Kitty Haro. So of course, Haro being one of those famous Gundam kind of units, the one that follows Amuro around in the original series, but now it's redone to look like Hello Kitty. Alright, but first off, let's take a look at the main one, which is going to be the SDX Standard. So this kit, and we'll start off with the Gundam itself. So we've seen the X Standard. I believe this kit was released maybe, gosh, how many years ago was it now? 4 or 5 years ago they started to release the X Standard kits. Now, please do not confuse the X Standard SD kits with the more recent Cross Silhouette kits as well. Actually, I brought my Cross Silhouette kit in here as well so we can get a good kind of comparison. So here on the right we've got the X Standard. You can tell it's quite a bit smaller, as well as the Cross Silhouette. Now, to be fair, this one here doesn't have the SD frame. One of the cool things about the CS kits is that you have the ability to make it into a larger frame with the Cross Silhouette frame, which gives it some more joints. But now there's a reason I brought this kit in here, and we're going to take a look at that in a little bit. But first, let's get looking at the X Standard here. Now, I did notice there are a few slight differences. The turntable's being a bit noisy today. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. There are a few slight differences here with this kit compared to the original Cross Standard, and that was actually, no, it might not be for this part here. It's going to be for the Hello Kitty parts. But yeah, actually I think this was completely exactly the same as the regular X Standard. A lot of stickers. That's one thing I want to point out. The X Standard compared to the Cross Silhouette kit has quite a few stickers that you're going to need to apply around it. All of the little gold pieces on there in the chest and the eyes, and on the front here as well as on the back. So I mean, it's not a terribly too bad of a kit, but it could be better. I do kind of wish they used the Cross Silhouette as the base for this instead of the X Standard, but oh well, what can you do? Maybe you can do something on your own if you would like. But the cool thing about this kit is that it comes with a cute little Hello Kitty here, and she's holding her apple there. She's got like her own kind of apple weapon there. Now this Hello Kitty, there's really not a whole lot you can do with it. The head does swivel. It's kind of on a standard ball joint. It's a larger type thing, so you're not going to be able just to squeeze this on top of a regular old HG kit, unfortunately. Now the legs, I have her in the sitting position, and they are able to extend down to a standing position. So if you would like, she can stand on her own. Now there are 2 holes, one in each hand, so you are able to swap out her little apple and put it in the right or the left. Isn't that exciting? You got your options. Now she does come with a cute little ribbon in her hair. And one cool thing about this kit is that there are, whoops, goodbye Haro. There are no stickers at all on this. The whiskers and the eyes and the nose and the buttons as well as her shirt. These are all plastic pieces, so there's the white face here has the holes cut out for the whiskers and the eyes and the nose, and then you sandwich in the yellow pieces in behind, and that gives you that cute look. So they did a pretty decent job on the Hello Kitty itself. Her arms do move a little bit, so you can get like a tiny bit of articulation. Yay! Alright, so that's it for the Hello Kitty here. Now also one thing to note with this kit is that it does come with this cute little plastic apple kind of display base. Not really a stand, because the only thing that this thing is able to do is just kind of sit looking cute on that apple there. So not a whole lot to that. So I did mention that this thing does have some kind of special plastic, but I forgot that's only going to be related to the parts for the Hello Kitty Gundam itself. So you can see here on this helmet, now if I bring this the X standard back, you might be able to tell, but the large helmet for the Hello Kitty head here is kind of a nice gloss, smooth, glossy, not really plated, but it's got a nice gloss finish to it on this plastic, so that is kind of quite cute to see. And this helmet here is going to be able to fit on our dear Hello Kitty's head. So let's take a look at that. So to start with, we're going to need to take off her ribbon. Now when you do take off the ribbon, you're going to note that there are 2 slots on her head, and that's where you're going to be able to hold on to her ribbon. That's also going to be the slot that holds on this helmet to her head. So yeah, it's quite large, so all you need to do is push it on up, and you can hear maybe you heard that nice locking noise in there. So it's nicely locked into place, and it's not going to fall off on us now. Now we're going to have to take off this V-fin here for a second, and once we take that off, you'll notice here there's a slot on this left ear of hers, so we can put her ribbon back on, and then we can slot the V-fin back on. So now we've got Hello Kitty wearing her cute little Gundam helmet. Isn't that quite cute? I mean, just having her sit here with this helmet on, I think that is quite cute just by itself, to be quite honest. But that's not all that we can do with this kit, because this is a crossover collaboration. So let's take our X Standard and our Hello Kitty and let's cross them over. So what we need to do for that is we are going to pull off Hello Kitty's head here. No, please don't. Ah, ah. All right, so we've got Hello Kitty's head pulled off there. Now we've got the body here. And we are going to need to take our X Standard Gundam. We're going to also pop off his head. No, please don't. Ah. All right, so he has also lost a head. Let's put it on a nice little apple display there. All right, so what we need to do with this now is we're going to have to make a few more additions, things, before we can put on the Hello Kitty head onto our Gundam. So what we are going to need to do is use these 2 parts that came with this kit. These 2 parts are specific for this kit. Another thing to note is, just like that Gundam helmet there was in a nice kind of glossy plastic, the new backpack as well as this new neck piece, these are also in a nice glossy plastic, and you can compare them to the X Standard part here. So this is gray. It's not really the same kind of shiny glossy plastic as the Hello Kitty part. So you might be wondering what exactly is the differences here. Well, you can notice right away that actually the Hello Kitty part does not have the beam saber sticking out, because that's going to kind of conflict with the giant head there. But that's not the only difference between these 2 parts. And let's take a look at the back side of these 2 pieces here. You will note that on the new piece there is a new kind of slot that has been molded into the top of the backpack. And that has a purpose. So we're going to take our XDX Standard kit here that's missing a head, and we're going to put on this neck piece. So this neck piece here is going to give a nice little extension that raises it up, and this is going to be able to allow you to connect that Hello Kitty head onto the Gundam. So Nothing special really needs to be done with this one, and it actually sits over the standard connector, so you don't have to worry about pulling this off. You just slide that on, and there you go. So this kind of just, right now, it's just freely sitting on the top here. Now you'll note on the back here, it kind of has this ledge that extends down the back a little bit, and it has a little tab protruding out the back. So that is for this backpack here. So the backpack, I mentioned, it has that slot on the top. So this is what is going to lock in this extended neck piece onto the kit, so that you will be able to securely hold the Hello Kitty head. So we've got the backpack plugged in here now with the neck, and this piece is not coming off. So with this new extended neck piece in place, we are going to now take our Hello Kitty head here, and dun 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 dun, we've got our Hello Kitty Gundam. Isn't that quite awesome? I have to say, it looks quite cute. I just like unique type of stuff, and this is definitely unique. Hello Kitty Gundam. Now she's got her gun, she's got her shield, and is ready for action. She's going to whoop some Gundam behinds. So there you have it. All right, so there is one more kind of crossover collaboration that we can do, which isn't really specified in the manual, however. We've got a body that is missing a head. We've got a head that is missing a body. So we are going to create our second Gundam Kitty collaboration. This one might not exactly be as cool as the other one, but hey, it is kind of cute in its own right, don't you think? Look at that. Look at that there. All right, so I did mention here, I brought my cross silhouette kit, and I did kind of I wanted to do a test, because I much prefer this body over the X standard kit. So would it be possible in any way to connect that Hello Kitty head onto the cross silhouette Gundam body? We're going to take a look here. Are we able to do that? So we're going to pop off this head here. All right, so just like the other one, maybe that one doesn't pop out. I don't remember how those, were these just popping? All right, I'll just leave those beam sabers on there for now. So this one, the head, the neck piece might not have enough extension for this here, so let's take this off. All right, so just by itself, is it able to plug in? No, that neck piece doesn't quite reach. Doesn't quite reach up into the Hello Kitty head. All right, so what if though, what if we take off the backpack from the cross silhouette kit? Let's take a look here. What do we have? All right, we got two standard looking pegs. Will this work? Maybe. Is this going to work with the neck and the backpack from this other kit here? So let's take off these two pieces here from the X standard kit. All right, let's test out the backpack first. The backpack, are these holes going to line up? Hey, well, they kind of line up, but you have these two kind of protruding things here on the back of the cross silhouette, which kind of prevents this from plugging in all of the way. So it's just going to, whoops, and it just fell out right there. So this is not going to plug in just as it is. You might need some modification. All right, so how about this neck piece here? Is this neck piece going to work? Now this is where I found this is going to be quite interesting. So if you are, whoops, Hello Kitty keeps flying off my display here. If you are dead set like me on having a cross silhouette Gundam with the Hello Kitty head, now I noticed that this neck piece, although it is not, there's nothing really locking it, holding it in place, it does fit flush. It does sit flush there on the neck of this. So this back piece is still going to kind of protrude off the back here, just like on the X standard kit. But because this fits flush, what you can do, and what I might actually do if I'm able to buy a second one of these, is take this neck piece here and just use some regular old model glue and just glue this into place. If you are able to glue this into place on the cross silhouette Gundam kit there, then you will be able to connect the Hello Kitty head onto the cross silhouette Gundam. You get these nice, well, this one is a sticker actually, but you get these other nice parts that are molded in color, plus being the cross silhouette frame, you have like the knee that is able to band, you get more joints on the arms. So that is an option out there if you want to do a little bit of gluing, if you want to do some modifications, if you're able to buy these kits. We'll talk about that as well in a bit. So not without modification, but it's a very easy thing to glue into place if you're able to, if you want to make this like I do. So there you have it. Let's put her head back in place on the X standard, because this is what it comes with in the kit. There we go. And let's put this back here on the display stand. All right, so I'm going to put away my cross silhouette kit here, say goodbye, and we still have one more to talk about, and that is going to be the Hello Kitty Haro. So Hello Kitty Haro, so as we mentioned in the last episode of Gunpla TV, this kit is based off of the new kind of second edition Haro kit, which I will review separately in a second video. So one of the main difference between this Haro and the earlier Haro releases is that it has the center section can be opened up, and you can see there's a keyboard on the inside. So that is kind of quite cute, kind of quite cool. All right, so other new things for the Hello Kitty Haro is now it has the Hello Kitty ears that kind of go onto the flaps, as well as a ribbon and a ton of stickers. So you see all these whisker marks, the nose, the button, her shirts, the stripes for the arms there. These are all going to be stickers, so you're going to have to do quite a bit of sticker work to get this one looking Hello Kitty-ish, but that's not terribly too bad, I have to say. But it does look quite cute, doesn't it? Just sitting here with all those stickers in place. Haro Kitty, Haro Kitty, as we were joking, as Scott and I were joking on that last episode there. So yeah, you can, just like the other Haro kits though, you can pull out the arms, and whoops, there goes the display base, and you will be able to close these pieces up, so you can make it just in a plain old Haro without the arms sticking out if you would like. So there is that option. Okay, so not a whole lot to talk about with the Haro Kitty Haro, so be sure to tune in later. I'll do a full review on the differences between the original Haro release and the new second edition Haro release, so that'll be a separate review. All right, so these Haro Kitty Gundam kits, both of them I checked before doing this review. At least at the time of this review, they are both currently on back order. So the first initial stock that we got of these two kits was quite limited. However, hopefully there will be more. You are able to currently order them on our site, hlj.com. They are both on back order, but you are able to get the order in, and with back orders on our site, we fill them in the order that we receive them. So if you order it now, then you will get your order before somebody else that comes and orders it after you. So if you are interested at all in getting these kits, I do recommend getting your orders in just kind of as early as possible to have a better chance of getting these as soon as they come in, as soon as we're able to get more stock. So all right, guys and girls, thank you all very much for watching this kind of Hello Kitty special review episode. It was fun. It's always fun to take a look at some new unique type of items, and Hello Kitty is just quite cute. Now, I don't think I mentioned it in the last episode of Gunpla TV, but this is actually the second time we've seen one of these X standard kits with a giant kind of cartoon head on the top. The first kind of, or at least the first one that I can think of, the first one that I know about, there was a kind of, I don't remember the name of the brand, but there's some kind of brand that has a monkey as a character, and Bandai did a collaboration with that monkey thing. So there's a kind of a monkey head version of this floating around, but since that was a Gundam store exclusive, and I don't think it's available anymore, so you'd only be able to find that on kind of auction sites, but there was that. So I do hope, considering there was that monkey version, now we've got the Hello Kitty version, I do hope that we are able to get more of these kind of cute character Gundam collaborations in the future. Hopefully more of them will be regular releases like this Hello Kitty set was. So, but we'll have to see. All right, and that makes it probably just about 20 minutes on this video, so I really should stop this video as it is right now before I go too long. All right, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon for a review of the Haro, as well as some other kits that I currently have building. Thank you.